Start the stream. I wasn't on the title page. Now we're on the title page. Welcome back, everybody, to the Rookzer0 Drawcast. I'm Rookzer0. This is the Drawcast. It is October 30th, almost spooktacular time. It is the free draw, which is super exciting. Today, everyone is welcome to come hang out with us in the Discord, hang out with us in the Aggie.io software. There is a link in the general chat below. We had some people drawing some fish earlier, which was pretty dope. I'm currently hanging out with the illustrious bluest druid, who's having a what is it? I can't think of what the word I'm trying to find is. Conflict of name convention. Which I think lots of people do, especially when you're trying to figure out like what you want your YouTube channel to be called versus what you want your handle. I always find it really strange now whenever people call Aaron Hansen an ego raptor. Just because like Ego Raptor was someone that did goofy cartoons when I was younger. And now Aaron is kind of his own thing again. So it's always interesting to think about those kind of things. I forgot to pop out the YouTube chat. Let's do that. Ah, Brian, thank you. Sierra, you are not late. Aaron is an internet funny man. Yeah, Aaron's an internet funny man, but like, Ego Raptor's a hard-hitting, cussing cartoonist. So, I don't know. I think that's okay. I have to add my mile counter here. Hold on a second. Oh, I'm going to be running a lot. This, when is that, I guess? This,
January, did you say?
Yeah. Well, I don't want it to be a New Year's resolution. Like, it's definitely got to be its own thing. Well, I'm up to 2 miles, though. I can do 2 miles. I can probably do that every day. That'll be fine. Definitely. I'm gonna try to get back into the swing of things here in a few weeks. So it'll be good. I got to draw me a rugby first off, and then yeah, we can doodle and do whatever we want here. What was I talking about? Aaron Hansen, internet funny man. Always, and naming conventions. Yeah. Jumping and shooting. Yeah. I've done a lot of, I don't want to say I've taught a lot of classes on video games. I've participated in a lot of classes on video games, and I've been somewhat of an expert on the field of video games in a couple different academic situations. So I have made so many biologists watch the Mega Man, Why Mega Man Sucks video. Or whatever. I can't remember what it's called, but I love it. What's poppin', lads? Garlic? We're doing the free draw today, so people are welcome to come hang out and draw with us. We're just warming up, drawing our stuff. But yeah, so that jumping and shooting, man, definitely highly influential. I'm sure I've shared that more than any other video. He makes really good points. But Ego Raptor, yeah. So definitely it's something if you're worrying about making a YouTube name and trying to figure out what your moniker will be, it's always flexible. Like, you know, that's totally fine. Because the weirdest thing for me when I started was, do I sign my actual name? Do I sign my drawings like Rookzer0? Or do I, like, what do I do? And that's when I eventually came up with just a little stamp, because the stamp was more indicative to me of kind of both worlds, I guess. But then my grandmother wanted me to sign some of my paintings that I did. And I signed it with the stamp, and she's like, "The hell's that?" And I was like, "My signature?" She's like, "That's not a signature." And I was like, "Dang it." I think if anybody gets to decide what your signature is, I think it's your grandma. I think your grandmother has sequelitis. Yeah, thank you. It was the sequelitis episode. Like, you're right. I get to make my own signature, but if anyone can comment on it, I think it's your grandma. I think your grandma can say those things. You don't have to listen to them, but, you know, they can say those things. I finished up the line art for the Chimera I started on Monday. Super excited about it. It's going to be really cool. So I will probably be finishing that up on Twitch this afternoon. That's when I'll be doodling on that. I'll just stream that for a while. Oh yeah, how's that gonna? Are you gonna stream that on the Discord or? Yep. You are an artistic contributor. You are allowed to do that. And Jump Rope is a mod, so she can do whatever she wants. Cool. Yeah. Yeah. And if you want, I mean, that could be something else we do. Is just if you want me to record the audio, I can do that, or I can stream it at the same time. I can do both, actually. It's not a problem. And then that way it's taken care of. So. Sure, I will do that then. So we will be live streaming a Pathfinder game a little later today, which will be really fun. I get to play well, maybe I won't spoil it. I think people know. People probably know. I get to play a red cap, and I'm super excited. I was talking to Bri earlier in the week about red caps, and they definitely have more dark lore than I had initially anticipated. And I was just like, oh. Yep. Why is this eyeball so weird? I'm not gonna. That's fair. You don't have to. Keep it a secret. Keep it secret. Keep it safe. I discovered today, because YouTube prompted me for it, that the old Lord of the Rings cartoons are on YouTube for like $7, and I was like, that might be worth it. Like the cartoons. I might have to get those. I need to figure out how to get those. Because part of me is like, oh, get them on Blu-ray. But I don't really have a Blu-ray player that I have plugged in anywhere. So it's probably better just to get them digitally. But yeah. Yeah. I remember watching those on Laserdisc. That's one of my old school memories, is watching a Lord of the Ring cartoons on Laserdisc. So that's a thing that happened. If you don't know what Laserdisc is, no, I'm not saying CDs. I'm not senile. The Laserdisc is a different thing, even though it's not. Yep, Proto CD. We'll do a little. No, you're right. They came in a giant square plastic box, and you had to feed the cartridge into the player, and it would remove the basically giant CD from the holder, and then play it. And that's how they kept people from putting their sticky fingers on the disc. It's by having it in a cartridge. pretty cool. I kind of liked it, but I thought it was super badass at the time. Yeah. I was a skateboarder before like iPods were a thing. And so I used to have to like when I had a CD player for a long time. And you'd be skating and then it would skip and it would skip and it would skip. And you're just like, come on. My dad had Princess Mononoke on the Laserdisc. That's awesome. That's totally awesome. Yeah. So that was always cool. That was always cool when you're... I remember I upgraded to a CD player that had like 6 seconds of memory. So that it would like, if it would skip, it would just use the memory. But then it got to a point where like that still wasn't enough. Then I upgraded to... Oddly enough, I upgraded to mini discs, which were basically Laserdisc cassettes, but like 2 inches by 2 inches. And that worked really well. And then it was just like, why don't I just buy an iPod? And it's because they didn't exist for like another 5 years. So eventually I moved to an MP3 player. And now it's just like easy street. I'm not buying one of those iPods. Right? Also a good choice. Hey, if you only ever want to listen to the theme song of Pokemon, like Game Boy is the only MP3 player you ever need. Yeah, you can like swap it out for Castlevania sometimes. Just what are we talking about? I feel like we may have just started off the rails on this episode. Maybe we can find the rails at some point. Free Draw Friday when nobody comes to draw. We got a fish. Now we got... This is a half orc, or is this a... I never showed off the half orc commission I finished the other day. I have to do that. I like to give people a few weeks. Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that. I've given up on Inktober this year. I just kind of didn't start it, and then I did like 3 days of ink in my sketchbook, and then I started feeling like crap, and I was just like, I'm just gonna do regular stuff. And now I've turned it into like Babe-tober because I've just been drawing scantily clad women in my sketchbook all month. Nice. What, Babe-tober or... Fair enough. That won't make it to YouTube. I hope that won't make it to YouTube. No, we're fine. Man, if no one shows up, I'm just going to draw rugby all day. A day well spent. I could probably draw more red caps. That's what I should be doing. Oh, right. I can't even remember what my character looks like now. I want him to be squat. He's going to be squat. He's going to be like this big. Yep. It's going to be good. I like the idea that my hat is just kind of floppy. I have a very well made Legend of Zelda pointy hat that I made for Halloween because I was Link for Halloween for like 10 years. And I still wear it every now and again. I'll just put it on weird around the house. It's like, yeah, it's great. Love this hat.
Very warm.
It's a great hat, yeah. Actually, I have two of them. One of them is lined with wool because it was really cold one winter, one Halloween, and I was like, I'm gonna freeze. So we stitched a wool lining to it, or maybe it's felt lining, but yeah. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is like this goes right to my eyes. Do I want beard? Would Redcap have beard? I don't think so. I think I just need the teeth. Kind of want to pretend that I'm like 90% mouth. Just like, Is there a brave Redcap? Oh, not the brave. Gotcha. Yeah. So good. Goblins just have mostly teeth. I saw your comment on YouTube today. Thought that was pretty good. Yeah. I've done a little bit of not fan art, like in my sketchbook. Every now and again when I'm watching Critical Role, just like try to sketch the characters, I'll actually sketch like Sam. I'll try to draw Sam. But I do struggle with that because like I want all of my goblins to be the Pathfinder goblins that are just like and they're like, yeah.
Football heads with too many teeth.
But trying to turn that into like sassy Sam Riegel is really hard for some reason for me. So I've struggled with that in the past. It's true. Don't even make them sharp, just giant teeth. Just giant goblin teeth. Okay, let's open up my Pathfinder character sheet. Just take a look here. Hero Lab. Open the game. I need to get... Hold on, dude. Okay. Uh-oh, I lost Cruel. Where'd it go? Oh, I named it something different. I have a shield and an ironwood breastplate. Okay. Maybe I will make him a little taller. Oh, that's right. We gave him a shovel, didn't we? Or was it a shovel? I think it was a shovel. Yeah, the blood pedal. Okay, ironwood breastplate. Because I'm a champion of the... Was the Green Mother? Is that what it is? I'm just going to be covered in thorns. Just all spiky. I go very... Just for attack. Yeah. Masterwork weapons are only to hit. I wanted him to be really chunky, but maybe I don't. Maybe I want him to be just like really lithe. Almost sprite-like, I guess. That could be kind of fun. Bless you. It looks like Shredder, but a robot. Maybe that's because I keep seeing things for The Last Ronin, though. It's just all over my Facebook feed. I want this to be really chunky, so I'm going to use a little bit of thicker lines here. I'm just going to do this. I'm going to try to get like a wood grain in here. Badoop. I got a badoop. I didn't see it. Oh, it's in D&D chat. Okay, I'll check that later. Yeah, cat? Excuse me. Okay. So I was bummed out because my original plan was to basically red caps are allowed to use weapons one size too big. So I really wanted to have a medium-sized shield that I could bash people with and like throw it at them. What I discovered, though, is I can't use it as a shield because it's too big. So I either would have to just have the shield that is only a weapon, which is kind of cool. Like that was an option. I thought about that. And then have a separate shield for shielding. But I decided to just kind of switch things up. So I think that's fine. I went with the black and white scheme again, and I didn't mean to do that. Let's fix that real quick. Okay. Oh no. You made star-crossed lovers in like one session? That's not cool. Oh, I missed the first half of that because it went robot-y, and I thought you were talking about why they professed love, and all I heard was, that's the biggest thing I've ever, and I'm like, whoa, not appropriate. But that's, yeah. You were talking about The Rock. The Rock decided to grab the biggest thing he could eat. Got it. Okay. Gotcha. Hey, you don't have to rationalize killing off your NPCs. That's your own business. Like, you know, you can just you can kill off whoever you want. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. Sounds like a good time. Who else do we have in the campaign? Do we have some people that wouldn't draw their own characters? Yeah, I'm trying to think of who's playing. Maybe we have some characters we need to draw for people. As it is Free Draw Friday, / people are welcome to come draw. What if there were like vines that tamper to vines that close to his red cat? That's a weird statement. Yeah, I don't understand that. Vanity. Ignore that cat. That cat got overfed. I accidentally fed you too much, and now you're just asking for nothing. You've changed the president. Wait. Precedent. There we go. Change the president. It's whatever. Yeah. Precedent. Now he demands more food. You can have him.
He does not play well with others.
Nope. He's a selfish grump cat who needs his own bedroom. Not that we've given him his own bedroom, he just needs it. He needs it in his mind. He will take over a room, and then no other cats, which we only have the one other cat, is not allowed to be in that room ever. Pixel is the territorial grumpy one. Skipcat's just fat and loafs about. But yeah, Pixel will decide like, oh, you cleaned this bed sheet in the office, huh? Well, this is my room now, and no one's allowed in here. And it's like, okay, great. The dumbest thing is he'll do that, and he'll like claim the whole house sometimes. So Skippy will just be like asleep in the living room. Pixel will come out of the bedroom, attack Skipcat until Skipcat leaves, and then he'll go back to the bedroom. And it's like, why did you do this? Like, what? You're too close. You're too close to me. You're too close to me in my space. I'm so upset. Why can't you just be satiated for once, Cat?
Admiral, Skipper Dipper, Von Fluffer.
Yep, that's it.
Actually, it's Commodore. I got this.
Well, it used to be Commodore. I promoted him to an admiral. Doughboy, welcome. I could do something to that effect. Actually, maybe I'll do this. Maybe I'll make the armor much bulkier in the back. And then that could... Yeah. Right, I just don't... I'm not sure how to do the vine thing. Like, up the armor up to the hat? Or do you want the vines, like, going up through the face? I kind of think I need the beard. Oh, I didn't mean to do that, but I like it. Happy little terrifying trees, I guess, is what I've done. We'll give him a beard. We'll give him like a little chin strap. I watched the old Hobbit cartoons before having read the book. It's pretty funny. I watched the not the thumbnail, the trailer for it. So it shows you like the first 2 minutes of the movie, and literally it's just like Bilbo walks out of his house to smoke his pipe, and then like anime teleport Gandalf. I'm Gandalf now. And it's like, what the hell's going on? I don't remember any of this. It was pretty great. And he's just like, I brought dwarves, and they're like, oh shit, it's dinner time. I mean, that's basically what happens in the book, but it's just the way they present it is very, very cartoony and funny. Yeah, I think the other part of that, I completely agree with that. I think studios were trying to get like a demographic, but at the same time, like animation was so much more time intensive, and so a lot of it was like, okay, we have this great story we want to tell. That's going to take too long. That's going to take too long. That's going to take too long. That's annoying. We're not going to do that. And so it's just like the movies always feel kind of disjointed because so much of the story is ripped out. And now animation's so cheap, it's kind of the opposite. We have filler, and it's just like, we don't need that. Just give us the good stuff. Like, I'm fine with an eight episode long series. Like, do that if that's what it takes to get your story out. We don't need 15 fucking seasons of nothing. I'm looking at you, Voltron. She-Ra. Oh, I agree with you. I completely agree with you. Old stuff is definitely different. Mm-hmm. I need to spend an entire day just working on, like, patterns and textures. Because, like, I have it in my mind that I want this shoulder pad to be, like, curved and look really cool. But, like, I just don't have the wherewithal to put, like, a cool design on it. I just don't know what I would put. So instead of doing push-ups, because I did too many push-ups, and the doctor's like, "Hey, stop doing that." So now I got to do more cardio. So I'm taking a mile counter of adding 1/10 of a mile per. I guess it's I guess it's 1/100th of a mile per dollar to my counter, and then when I can start exercising again, I'm going to gonna go do some running. So I'm keeping track of it right now, so I don't lose it. Yeah. Okay. Is that for your pirates? Gotcha. Ah! Oh, that's interesting. If you hit Control S, it just saves the whole drawing. I didn't know that. I mean, that makes sense, but I didn't know how you would do that. It's Friday. You hate doing decisions? Okay. I have felt pretty crappy the last week or two, like just physically crappy, and so I always sit down because I'm like, okay, I feel like crap. I want to go to bed, but it's like, but I have to do my drawing, like because I have that, and that's just to myself, right? Like I'm not forced to do it, but it's like for my own thing, I will draw for 20-30 minutes a day, and being super beat up and not feeling like doing it sucks, like because I want to do it, but I also don't want to do it. So what I started doing in my sketchbook is I started like cataloging stuff about myself instead of doing art. Like I still did the art, but like I'd do some sketches and then I would just like basically turn it into a journal. Be like, it didn't feel good today, and this is why, and those are the things, and then that becomes part of my sketch. Because then I have a little bit of like, oh yeah, that was 2 weeks ago and I didn't really feel good, but hey, I'm feeling better now. Cool. So art is a process, and if part of your process is taking breaks sometimes, like that's fine, but just find a way to keep the good habits up, I think. Art doesn't always have to be huge, lengthy projects. It can be small bits of effort. The worst ones though, like, I mean, there's being sick, which is that's a thing that happens, and then there's like I spent all day finishing up the Pixie video, and so I did art for like 4 or 5 hours straight because I was working on the other videos and the stickers, and then I'm like, okay, time to go to bed. I'm like, oh shit, I still have to do art because I didn't do my sketchbook stuff, and it's like, oh, those are two different things, but it's the same. Got to take a break from doing art so I can do art. And it's weird. It's weird when that stuff happens. But I like it. I like doing it. And it always feels rewarding. So I always feel better when I do after I do it than before I do it. Feed me, ho. Is that what you said? It's a very aggressive chocobo. Is that chocobo supposed to be my cat? Meow, 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 meow. Okay, there's my blood cap. This is going to be a pretty long shovel. Actually, it's a medium-sized shovel, so it should be a lot bigger. It should be almost 4 times his length, which is going to be the funny thing. Maybe double. It should be double his size, because he's almost 2 feet tall. I'm going to do that. I'm gonna take a quick break. Skis. Yeah, he's tiny. He's a small little dude. Yeah. Should be 4 or 5 feet tall, I think. I think shovels are about 4 feet tall. Oh, and he's got to have big old iron boots. Yep. I was going to say he's a dragoon, but only from the knee down, and that didn't sound right. Because he's got the jumpy boots. All right, hold on. I'm going to shrink this. I'm going to turn this off. This is good. I'm going to shrink this real quick. I'll be right back, and we will continue on. I just need a minute. All right, good. Nobody drew any weird things while I was gone. That's important. Well, as long as they didn't get on YouTube, it's fine. Now that we're back, looks like we need to truncate some space. So I will take this much space up here. Go right here. That's what I'm going to draw. What should I draw? Like, what do we got? We don't have any suggestions here. Ooh. Hey guys, Jacob. Whoa. Sad cat sounds. Makes it $10 a mile. $10 a mile might be, excuse me, might be where I have to go to. We'll see what happens. But then if I, I could definitely see having to run a marathon, and I don't know if I'm ready for that. We'll work up to $10 a mile. Right? Yeah. No, I gotta do this properly. Yep. I'm gonna put Rook up here in the top so people know where I'm drawing. Rookzer0. This is almost. It is Friday, which means we can do some fan art. And it's almost time to watch The Nightmare Before Christmas. I have a hard time watching The Nightmare Before Christmas before Halloween, because it's like, this is kind of a Christmas movie, but it's not a Christmas movie. Today is the 30th. I don't know, what day is today? Oh, yeah. Awesome. Today is the year anniversary of my first Patreon member. First patron. There we go. Which maybe we should do something with that. So congratulations, everybody. We've had Patreon up for a year. That's pretty awesome. Thank you, everybody, for supporting. Thank you, Sierra, for all of your contributions and additions to the channel as well. All of the inappropriate laughter. I'm glad somebody makes it and I don't have to, which is good. I think I accidentally started drawing Jack Skeleton, but then I accidentally turned him into... I think I just turned him into Sans. Not as intended, but... Hey. That's the worst part about that, is that my Sans voice is very much from Dan and Aaron playing. That's so bad. Nothing good. There's nothing good about that. All right. That is a whole bunch of poop. All right. What else should we draw today? What are we thinking? What are we thinking? Got a whole bunch of people in here. That's great. I feel like I'm going to draw some skull masks. I feel like that's where we're at today, because it is Halloween. There won't be a Halloween stream. I guess I could probably stream something tomorrow. Maybe I'll just take the day, though. That might be a better idea. Or I could release another video, which I'm probably not going to do. I gotta finish the commission. That's the important thing, and then I will work on a new video next week, which I actually have one almost done. I just have to record the audio, which is slowly becoming the slow part. Which that's okay, actually. I'm okay with that. You know, that's all right. Connection to server lost. Blue. We definitely could, maybe we could do like a quick Halloween stream tomorrow where we just play some games together or something. That would be kind of fun. We were trying to find a spooky game to play, but I don't know, we're on a gameplay channel, so it's like not like we have a big list. I really want to make some of the stuff from the Cauldron, or not the Cauldron, though. It makes sense to me that the food D&D cooking book would have the word cauldron in it. The fact that the Hero's Feast book is pretty awesome. Jonas sent it to me, apparently. Yep, Jonas sent Sierra and I copies of the cookbook. They were very nice, thank you. But this is totally Jonas. It said right on the package, definitely Jonas. I think it had a few O's and a B in it. Either way, we have the cookbook now, so I might make some of those recipes. We might be revitalizing the Tandem Gamers channel for that. Who knows? Uh-oh. No, it's good. It looks really cool. It looks really cool. I'm excited to do some of those recipes. I know. It's okay. We're all aware. That's why I was laughing the whole time.
Take a nap until 3. Big long nap.
There are. I think this is the most people we've had in the free draw for a long time. I'm really excited. Yeah. We probably should have drawn our Halloween costumes or something. That would have been a smart idea. I guess we could still do that. That's fair. It was a joke that you sent them the cookbooks. Haha, they'll get a kick out of this. I think it's Doughboy? Yeah, it's Doughboy. Right? That's what Deep Rock Galactic will do to you. You gotta... It only takes once. It only takes one. You know? Deep Rock Galactic is a gateway to not drawing. It's a gateway to World of Warcraft, and then you just stop drawing altogether. No, I'm not saying that, but I am going to say I forgot that I had Final Fantasy XIV installed. And that's how that game goes. I play it like once or twice, and then I just forget it exists for weeks at a time. And I'm not sure why. It just doesn't have the stay power to like pull me back into it. I'm not sure what's up with that. Maybe that's it. Maybe I just don't have my friends aren't active enough with the game to make me pull back into it. Yep, nope, that's it, Jonas. I just don't have any friends. No, that was a good burn. That was a good burn. I'll take my burns when I get them. All right. Next week we're just gonna draw patterns one day. So I have no idea. I have so many flat surfaces with nothing to put in them. That's not what I wanted. 100 best costume patterns on Pinterest. It's just all sexy elves. That's not what I wanted. Oh, that's cool. I like that. Okay. Yeah, that's what I needed right now. I just needed more sexy elves. We could do that. We could do anatomy days where we just practice one thing, like hands or feet or just hands. Just hands and feet. That's fine. Things I need to work on. New Year's resolution. More hair. Did you say my life? All right, Sierra, what's going on here? Got Sassy Jonas today. That's fair. Everybody needs to do that sometimes. This is too clumpy. You know, I don't want dreadlocks. I just want, like... Did you guys get trapped there, or just... Gotcha. Yeah, I really like the light systems. If I ever make a video game, I'm pretty sure that's going to be a pretty big component of it. The Depths, I think, was one of the coolest designed dungeons. Having to use the torch. That was the thing, like, I really loved having to carry a torch around, because it's like, do you have a shield out? Like, what are you doing with your offhand? And then in Dark Souls 3, they're like, yeah, the torch exists, but we don't have any dark systems. Like, everything here is lit. It's like, well, why? Like, what? We upped the capacity for using really great dynamic lighting, and you just removed it from the game? Okay. Really weird choices. Okay, hair goes from patch, expanse, and then wisp. So I never have to go to a point. I need to go from clump. Okay. So like this is where my clump is going to start, which means that the bottom of it. Oh yeah, it can be down there. Okay, that looks good. Let's do that. Bottom. I like Chef Rugby. That's pretty great. Oh, that's an interesting idea, yeah. I wanted to... maybe I shouldn't talk about that. Maybe instead of making Tandem Gamers more... Because Tandem Gamers could really just only be when we stream. Maybe that's what we should do. We could definitely... Is your satyr a kobold? I don't think so. Oh. Aren't all satyrs hobos? No, that just makes you a kid from the 90s. Or the early 2000s, I guess. Well, you didn't get the Matrix. The Matrix fashion that happened then. I've never wanted to buy $300 boots more in my life. I never did, though. I wasn't allowed to... I was never into trench coats. Like, I was into the idea of trench coats, but never bought one. They were kind of expensive, unless you bought like a really crappy tweed one or something. And I was always told I would get shot if I wore a trench coat, so I didn't. That wasn't the defining factor, though, because I was also told I would get shot if I wore a hoodie all the time, and I did that anyways. So, yeah. You know, where you live. America is kind of a scary place. You get shot if you have a gun in Finland. Is that what you said? No, Indiana Jones would tell me otherwise. I always listen. I shouldn't say I always listen to Harrison Ford. That's probably not a good. That's probably not a good thing to say. He's just a grumpy old man. Yeah, but Harrison Ford is specifically grumpy. Did you? I mean, he's Harrison Ford. That's just who he is. He's been a fugitive. He's been a space captain. At some point, you just get tired. You just get tired of taking people's shit. I hate this spiral. I think a lot of our old grumpy Hollywood people are kind of just racist and do bad things. So we're kind of used to that. Remember Christian Bale's huge rant? That was pretty great. I don't think that was racist. I think he was just yelling at somebody, but... Sound guy? I think it was a sound guy. Tasha's Cauldron of Everything. See, that sounds like a cookbook. So, yep. For some reason, I think Tasha's Cauldron of Everything sounds more like a cookbook than the Hero's Feast. Which the Hero's Feast, I think that's a really clever name, especially with the spell. But I just keep confusing the two. I'm excited for the Cauldron too. That's going to be really cool. Okay. He's got a flower in his hair. That's a pretty good rugby. That was me. Oop. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. That's a next week thing. An Argyle tie. What? What should we draw next here? Let's think about this. I like this one. I think this is a good, that's a pretty good pattern. Just like alternating bands. Oh, what happened? Did YouTube explode? Everybody just stopped watching YouTube just now. Just like, wham! Did Critical Role start? I don't know. Oh, yeah? What up, cat? What are you doing? Oh, he's trying to get dice out of the box. Jump rope, do you see this? I gave up. Gave up. You're a quitter, cat. All right, going back to it. I just forgot that no one can hear the Discord, so I'm just talking to myself about my cat. That's great. Great content. Good content. Good content, everybody.
Beautiful content.
Everything is content. It's Cataween. I don't know why that didn't make any sense. I take it back. I take back everything I just said. Nice. Now D&D Beyond lets you gift books. You can go to find in one day and you step on. What? Oh, you're gonna find it one day when you step on it. Yeah. That's what Bryce says. Your D4, I assume, is what he's talking about. Not my cat. I hope I don't find my cat by stepping on it. Meow. Ah. I found your cat. What? I have a sneaking suspicion that's not my cat. Yeah, you accidentally mailed your cat to me. Oh, my bad. Mail my cat to Abu Dhabi. That was a Garfield joke, is what that was. Yep. Who is a boy, by the way? Nermal is the world's most cutest kitty cat. It's a Garfield thing. If you don't know any Garfield lore, then you don't have to subsequently ask. It's the gray cat. I don't know why that always weirded me out as a kid. Yeah. that had some vitriol in it. Screw you, Nermal. Who was John's friend that was always just like, can you watch my really annoying cat for a little while, please? I hope it doesn't get mailed. Don't mail it anywhere. I feel like it might have been safer just to, like, I don't know, leave it at home. Yeah, I think we just all shut up. Everybody just stop talking. Yeah, well, now you just disappeared. That was a little weird. What's the problem?
Oh no.
We'll make it work. Oh, were we... You know what might be fun? I don't know if you had something set up for... my brain just stopped again. Yeah, let me refresh that. Make sure I get the keys. Not Hero Lab or Hero Forge. Roll 20. There we go. Okay. That's right. Did you have any assets built in that yet that you needed to use? Or were you going to do it on the fly? Okay. I would suggest we all download Aegis Online. Aegis Online. A-E-I? Aegis. Yeah, there we go. Aegis. E-A-E-G? I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. It's pretty good. I just rebuilt all the scripts for all of the assets I've built for it. So if people want to download that, I think it's free on Steam right now. Should be pretty small to download. And then it's 3D, and it's going to take like 3 minutes for me to explain how to use it, and then everyone should be good to go. It's pretty great. So yeah, check that out. Download that, and I will try to get that set up. And that can be a fun little way to practice that. And I can get Kale the Quick. I can get your stuff going again, because I really want to get your stuff going, because it's great. Yeah. Oh, it's not out yet? But it's the 30th! Dang it!
Release date October the 30th. Today is the 30th.
We'll see about that. Give me a second. I'm going to go yell at some people. I don't know what I'm drawing right now. I'm just drawing random elf dude. Yeah, I draw a lot of random elf dudes. I just need more elf dude in my life. You said it, not me, Jonas. And the internet will back me up on that, because I'm the only one talking. I can just delete this whole layer, right? Or I can just delete the... Yeah, I did it. Nailed it. Oh, hell. Let's see if there's an update. Aegis Online. Oof. Oh, yeah. Why? Why?
Lost the tab. I have many tabs. I lost the Aggie tab. Only 5.
Uh-oh.
Because each and every one is special and important. What is this about that?
Sorry, I zoned out. I'm trying to figure something out.
Is that some sort of burrow treat over here, Sierra?
Oh yeah, you know, Druid, you owe us a keyblade. Speaking of... Wait, what is this? Is this a dead Starmie? Is that what's going on? Is that the joke that was made? Did I miss the joke already? Okay. I'm gonna invade everybody's art here for a second. Pika-pee! A zap. There we go. Continue. Pika-pee! Aaron Ego Raptor Hansen. Pretty great. All right.
Video game boy.
I'm the one who wins. Let's see if I can get a really cool pose. Let's work on some poses. One of these days we're gonna have to do like a live. Well, we don't have to be a live. What am I saying? We just like do a figure drawing day. Maybe like post a picture here and then just all do the. Man, can you do backflips? It's just one picture of Jonas attempting, crashing, and then laying on the ground for like 10 minutes. You know, you could have just taken the pictures over again. Eh. So the apparently Aegis right now is in review on Steam. So as soon as it gets approved, it'll be up, which will be awesome. Rugby does have a pretty big nose. I mean, I only do that because of how I draw bugbears. Just like really what it was is I was drawing, if I remember right, you did draw a giant nose on a fuzzy goblin or whatever it was. I mean, you were drawing rugby. And the thing that got me was the nose. I was like, holy crap, that's a really cool way to draw. Yeah, you did much better at what I was trying to do than I was doing. And then I just used that because I liked the way yours looked better. So definitely, Rugby's giant nose is Jonas's fault. I think this is the original Rugby shape. The little feathers, if I remember right. And really long goblin legs. Right? Remember when your whole life was that? Yep. I went for a couple years not wearing my glasses just because initially I thought I needed reading glasses, and then I didn't care. And then I started getting really bad headaches, so I went to the doctor. Like, well, you need to wear your glasses all the time now. So I got new glasses, and I remember going to pick them up, and I put them on, and then I walked out to my car, and everything was so clear that I was just like, oh God. And I couldn't drive, so I just like sat there for like half an hour being like, what is happening? I thought I was like tripping balls. And now, like when I wake up in the morning and I put my glasses on, or if I don't put my glasses on, I can kind of forget that I need glasses. Like I can walk around my house and do everything fine. And then as soon as once or twice I've done this where I go out and get in the car and just like, why is everything jacked up? Why is my window so foggy? And it's like, oh, glasses. I'll have to go get them. That doesn't happen too often, but a few times it does. Can't see without my glasses. I can see. I can fight. So good. All I'm saying is glasses should be part of every healthcare plan ever. Same with dentists. Because guess what? Eyes and teeth are important. Why aren't they covered? I don't understand. Anyways, we're not talking about that. That's political crap. Whamp. Whamp. Shit got too real there for a bit. Let's go back to this weird goblin bugbear. I really like it. I think it looks great. I really like these just like sketch black legs. No. The original leg was knobbly kneed, and then just big gross toes. I think his original feet looked something like this. Because I just wanted him to have just like disgusting goblin toes. I thought it was really funny. Because it's like, oh, he's so cute, but it's like he's a disgusting goblin under there. Just putting that out there. Give him like massive thighs. It's just like, ugh. Gotcha. Oh yeah, we are on episode 151, I think, right? Is that what I did today? Yeah. We're almost at 4,100 subscribers. Get on that, everybody. Also, you Twitch. Go follow us on Twitch. Follow everybody on Twitch. What happens if I insert an ad? I can insert an ad right now. Just start doing that. No, I'm not going to do that. The real question, and this is going to break some people, so this could be a discussion. I said I would not, I'm not going to draw Rugby's arms, so I'm not gonna. But if Rugby did have arms, would they be like this? Or like this? Or would they be like this?
Only Big B's hand.
He's just got two super buff bugbear arms. What anatomy is that? What did I just do? That was so weird. That was like unsettling. Yeah. Jonas, you made a rugby evolution chart. That's funny. It's pretty great. Yep. That's the most important part. That's the most important part, is the giant ears. That's part of the fun. What if his hands just come out from behind his ears? I think I'm losing it. I think I've lost the plot completely. I think it's. Did I start streaming at 9?
No, it was at least 9:30.
Well, that explains it. Is today daylight savings time?
No. Until after the Armageddon Day.
We've been streaming for. YouTube doesn't tell me. Oh, an hour and a half. No, I started at 10. Yeah.
That hasn't changed yet.
Yeah. I usually start late. I started on time today is what happened. I usually start at like 10:30. Today I started at exactly 10 o'clock because I was up early. So either way, I think we are gonna end it there because I am I've lost it completely. I will probably take a quick break and then I'll probably jump over to Twitch and try to finish up this commission, which is looking hella dope. It's looking pretty good. I'm pretty happy with this. So, shared a little bit of it right there, and then I'm going to jump over to Twitch and work on that in probably 10, 20 minutes. But thanks, everybody, for watching. Have a wonderful weekend. Have a wonderful Halloween, a wonderful Spook Day, a wonderful All Hallows Eve, I guess. Is that today or tomorrow? I don't remember how that works. Either way, have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. We'll be back on Monday night. Monday night, I believe, will be the next stream for more commission work. Have some fun there. Probably lots of sketches again, so we'll probably be an Aggie. Yeah, new videos came out this week. We have the new Pixie video. If you haven't seen the new Why You Should Play Pixies, go check that out. Share it with your friends. Really, sharing those with people helps us a ton. So if you have places or people that might be interested in that, whether it's a different Discord or a Reddit page or something you host, that would be awesome. We also have the new Jack-o'-lantern video, which is Lantern of Protection, came out yesterday. I believe it was yesterday. And check those out. Share those with people. Let me know how they go if you have comments or questions. We are also accepting more Artist Arcana submissions for the next Artist Arcana video. I would prefer those are pictures, just because we're going to try to describe the pictures to people and have them draw the characters, which I think will be really fun. Don't know when that's going to be out, but that'll be out sometime. So you have a little time if you need to sketch something up. Other than that, stay happy, stay healthy, and keep your dice on the table, everybody. We'll catch you next time. Where's Inferno? Title screen! Title screen! I know, it's weird. When he is here, I completely forget. Bam!